Hello. In English, we're currently working on a research paper about careers, something that we might like to do in the future. I'm going to show you how to go through and research on the internet and how to document that information correctly. As we were thinking back when we watched our Disney video the other day on how to not plagiarize or copy other people's works as it is against the law. First thing I'm going to do is I went ahead and opened up a Word document. It can be a blank document, or you can use the template that I have set up out on the web page. The next thing I'm going to have open is the internet. A program I'm going to use is called Son of Citation Machine, and this is going to help me do my documentation properly. So when I finish my final document, I'll have a reference section and it'll have all that information. Since I'm already on the internet and pulling that information, I thought it'd be a great time to go ahead and do some of that final documentation, and that way all I have to do is get the information from my web document. I don't have to look it up again. The other tab that I currently have open is where I did a Google search, and since I was talking about doing engineering, I found a website that talks about civil engineering careers. I went through and I was just kind of reading down through the information. It talks about education, and it also talked about here in this section about just graduating with a Bachelor of Science isn't enough, and that you have to do additional testing. So I thought I would go ahead and take this information. So I'm just highlighting it with my cursor. Then I'm going to right-click it, copy, and I'm going to go back to my Word document, and I'm just going to paste that information. So my cursor is already right there after quote. If not, you can click there. I'm going to right click and paste that information there. The next thing I want to do is locate my web URL. This will make it so that way if I want to go back to it in the future, I can easily select it off of my document I've already put together for Word. So I'm going to left click, and then right click on the URL and copy that information. Go back to my Word document, and I'm going to right click and put it in my document. Again, this is going to make it so that I can easily just go back straight to that URL and do some more research if I need it. The final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull my final citation again for my final document that I'm going to do. I'm going to a program called Son of Citation Machine. And I am going to put in that web address. So I'm going to push my right click, and I'm going to paste it in there, and then I'm going to submit. Okay, as you'll notice up here, it tells me this is a web page. The author, there is not one listed on this website, but it did take the title, How to Become a Structural Engineer, and the web hosting is Civil Engineering Careers. We can see that right there. And then the date that it was last published is right here on the corner. Date retrieved is the date I found this on the internet. You need to remember that the internet is constantly changing, so the date that we retrieved it on the internet is the date that was going to go here in this box. Again, if you end up copying the URL, it should load that information automatically for you. And the last thing that it filled in for me is my web URL. So I'm going to go ahead and create my citation. And right here is the information that I need. So I'm going to, again, select the information with my cursor, right click, I'm going to copy it, and go back to my Word document, and I'm going to paste that information right here. Alright, so currently I've just finished my first quote, and I can go back and reference this easily off this web document. Again, if I need more information, I can go back to the web URL that I've already saved here. And for my final copy of my final draft, I already have my reference right here, and when I get ready to type that final draft, I just can copy and paste it into my final draft paper. I hope this helps you on copying information from a source and putting it into a research paper. Thank you.